back in the kitchen with Chef Paul, and today he's going to show us how to prepare a meal using a crock pot. Welcome, Chef.
Well, welcome, Kristen. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
So I know that you're busy, and one of my best tools to use in the kitchen when I'm busy is a crock pot. You can put it on in the morning before you go to work, and when you come home you have a nutritious meal or a soup to have with the family. So today we're making a sweet potato, vegetable and kale stew. So let's start with the vegetables.
Okay.
We've chopped all of our carrots and squash and sweet potato, and we've got some beautiful fresh cilantro. All of these vegetables are fresh in the market now, and we want to put those all into our crock pot.
So Chef, how did you decide which vegetables to use?
So all of these beautiful vegetables are in season right now, and the fresh cilantro is going to add such great flavor to this dish. So next we're going to use some spices.
Okay.
So today we have cumin, and we have chili powder, and you can put as much heat into it as you want. And the last are some red pepper flakes. We're going to hold off on the salt and pepper until the end when we season to taste. Now we need some liquid for this stew. We're going to start with some unsalted vegetable juice, and that's 2 cups, and the same amount of unsalted vegetable stock. You can just use water, but the vegetable stock adds a nice flavor to this dish. And very last, we're going to add some unsalted beans. These are black beans that have only 10 milligrams of sodium per can, as compared to another regular brand that has as much as 400 to 500 milligrams of sodium in them.
Wow.
So we just pour them over the top. These have been rinsed and the liquor from them has been taken off. With the stock, we could use chicken stock if we like, but we want to use stock and not broth, because if you read the labels on the can, that chicken broth has over 860 milligrams per cup.
Wow.
That's half of your daily allowance just in 1 cup of broth, compared to the vegetable stock that has only 160 milligrams of sodium.
Right, and if you're watching your diet because of high blood pressure, you definitely want to watch that salt intake.
Correct. The kale is one thing that we're going to put in right at the very end, and we don't want it to go in now. So this is just simply now, put a lid on it, turn it on low for the day. When you come home, you're ready to go.
Right.
So Kristen, you've gotten home from work, and this has been slow cooking all day.
It smells
and
delicious.
Now, let's see what the stew looks like. Remember, it's full of beautiful vegetables. The kale that we put in on the top has gone into the stew, and now all we're going to do is just mix it throughout, and all of our beautiful vegetables and kale are just ready for that wonderful stew.
It looks great.
Looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really colorful.
Yeah. And if you want to thicken it, you can take some of the juices out and add a little slurry of cornstarch or arrowroot starch in order to thicken the stew just a little bit further. Look at how great that is. You can always add other vegetables, maybe something like peas or beans, to give it a full flavor dish.
Looks great.
Nutrient dense, nutrient packed, great for winter evenings. All right.
Helping an employee make better food choices is just one key to improving their health. At Ulliance, one of our missions is to promote genuine, long-lasting change. We do this through dedicated wellness coordinators, wellness coaching, and comprehensive programs like this one that can be customized to meet your needs.